We managed to talk him into giving it to us. Very awesome. Now, okay, so the social enhancement does definitely help because it gives me like a dossier on what his personality type is going to be like, and I can use that to kind of basically attack him in such a way that he'll listen to me and allow me to get what I need. But the alpha, beta, and omega doesn't matter unless you're using pheromones. So I gotta remember that. But that is really awesome. I love this analysis system. It's really good. I am really happy with this analysis system, actually. It makes me all giddy inside. Alright, let's go check our computer and see what we got going on here. Also, wasn't one of these like a camera thing? Yeah. So I can technically turn off every single one of these. Which is kind of nice, because if I ever need to sneak through here, that'd be good. Alright, so let's click on all of these and check them out. So we got new access codes too. And let's check out what he gave us exactly. So we got a lot of new emails here. So this is Cal Lopez to us, I guess. Yo, Jensen, welcome back, man. Didn't think we'd see you up and around for a while yet. Listen, could I ask you a favor? I'm not actually in the office these days. Seraph's had me working over at the temp labs for about a week now. But I just called in for messages, and Cindy told me a few people's offices have been broken into. Man, that ain't right. If you get the chance, could you take a peek into room 30? I just want to make sure no one's been in there messing with my stuff. Thanks, bud. Much appreciated. The access code is 0250. By the way, let me know how things look. Alright, so we can go check out Cal's office again just in case there's something new. But that's kind of amusing because we've been breaking into the offices. Alright, let's check this one out. This is from Athena. Adam, I don't really mean to bug you on this, but I think I've got another suspect in the neuropazine thefts. I caught Denzel Mitchell going over my stack of VersaLife purchase orders. He said he needed to verify the legal address for a contract David wanted him to look over. But he'd have that address on a dozen correspondences already. For a lawyer, you'd think that he'd be able to come up with a better defense. His door code is a 1364, by the way. Athena. Previously, Athena Margolis. Let's see here. Welcome back, Adam. First of all, it's really good to have you back. Things just haven't been the same since the attack, and we're all hoping your return will restore some sense of equilibrium. I think I've already read this, but we'll go through it. That and David really missed you. I know your top priority right now is going to be with him, but if you have a moment, there's something I'd like you to check into as well. Someone's been stealing neuropazine. Yeah, this is probably where this is definitely where we first started looking into this. I remember that now. Check out this confidential email here. So this is one of the things that he probably forwarded to us. Alright, so I was frantic pony, apparently. And it's from Brent Radford. And this is Jensen's psych evaluation. Mr. Seraph, I found Adam Jensen's psych evaluation following that incident with that augmented teen. I managed to sneak a look at the folder, but I couldn't copy it, at least not yet. I'll be honest with you, the psych eval doesn't paint a pretty picture. It mentions the problems with authority figures, disregard for the chain of command, anger management issues, and potential PTSD. Here's the thing. When you hired me, you said you wanted me to read between the lines. So here it is. The evaluation reads like fiction. I'm thinking a pissed off superior wanted Jensen off the force and had the evaluation work to read like a just cause. But most of the rank and file I spoke to respected and liked Jensen. They thought he was a real straight shooter, even though the SWAT incident soured his reputation a little. Still, even my source liked him enough to want to keep his psych eval buried. Brent. Interesting. Let's see what this has to say. So this is Arthur Jensen. Arthur Jensen? Is that like my father or something? Or is that just another name for Adam? I don't know. Brent, it wasn't easy, but I finally backtracked some of the Margie and Arthur Jensen's past. Okay, so this probably is the father of Adam. Anyways, through their medical files, Arthur Jensen had enough connections through his old Desert Storm buddies. Turned? I don't know how they're meant to. Anyways, turned security consultants to have certain records pulled, which is why the family is a ghost. But he couldn't hide Margie's records. Interesting. For a period of 8 years, Arthur relied on the insurance policy of his then employer, White Helix Labs, to pay for his wife's medication. She was on antidepressants since 14 and needed regular prescriptions. When White Helix Labs burned down, all its files and employment records were lost, and the Jensens stayed invisible mostly. Here's the thing. One minute, Adam doesn't exist, and the next, the Jensens have themselves a bouncing and healthy 5-year-old. That's when they pulled their vanishing act. So, on a hunch, I sniffed around some more, and sure enough, the Jensens had tried adopting kids from several Michigan agencies, but Margie was deemed unfit as a parent. The next thing you know, they have Adam. There's no real trail saying how he was placed in their hands. Hope this helps, Lucius. What the hell? So my parents aren't my parents, maybe? What does that mean? Where am I from? Was I created? Is that why I'm Patient X? Strange. I had a friend at the GeneView Labs run the test off the records like you asked. Does your subject know that neither of his parents are his birth parents? That surprised me. The mother was sterile according to those old medical records I dug up, but his dad carries no common phenotypes either. See for yourself. Mother, Margie Jensen, 8572, Caucasian. Father, Arthur Jensen, 112369, Caucasian. Child, Adam Jensen, 3993. So Jensen is actually younger than me, technically. That's interesting. Genetic systems tested parentage index. D2S440. So this is basically probably the genes comparing. So probability of parentage, 0. So there's absolutely no way that they're my parents. I wonder if Jensen knew that. Interesting. Very interesting. So where the hell did I come from? And why do I have the Patient X genes? Was I made in a test tube or something? Is that why I'm kind of like the perfect human or something like that? I don't know.
Athena tells me you spoke to Sarif. Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Sarif spoon-feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I didn't.
Well, Pritchard may be a dick, but he did help us uncover things that we didn't know about. Let's see if we can find Cal's office. Denzel Mitchell, that's one of the ones that they wanted us to check out. He doesn't really have anything in here. We've already really been around here, as far as I know. Can't let SWAT into that plant. There's too much at stake. Yeah, this is basically a conversation between the Frantic Pony and Lawboy. So, Lawboy is this guy. They said that he was a lawyer. And Frantic Pony, as far as I know, is David Jensen. Let's see here. We have emails that can prove whether or not that's true. Frantic Pony to Brent Radford. Yeah, so Frantic Pony, I believe, is David Seraph. Yep, it says Mr. Seraph, and it's to Frantic Pony. Okay, so that was a conversation between David and Denzel, which means Denzel is working directly for David, and he has no way of being involved whatsoever. We already know that Tyndall was the one who was messing around with it, and Tim. So we really don't need to investigate into this, but it is offices that we could go into. Let's see if we can find Cal's office. Here we go. Cal's office is right here. Wonder if there's a way to contact Cal at all. Doesn't look like there's anything new here from when we hacked into it. Nope, sorry, everything that was in your office was actually stolen, Cal. I'm sorry. It was a little too late for me to try and protect your office. Air quotes around that protect that I was talking about there. Yeah.
Okay, I'll be home soon.
Alright, anyway, let's see if we can talk to Pritchard once. Where was his office at? I thought he was on this same floor with us. No, it was on the second floor, wasn't it? Yeah. So this is my office. I can still go in here, right? Yep. We'll check that out soon enough. I'm gonna check in with Pritchard real quick. See what's going on over there. No. Where is Pritchard? This looks like Pritchard. Yep. Hey, wait, Pritchard's not here. Which means I can basically look around all of his stuff. I don't know if we check that out, but now I can check his... Whoa! 5? Damn. No, I cannot check his computer unless I have his password. I don't. There's no way I'm getting into Pritchard's computer at this point in time. I would really like to get into his computer because I want to know exactly... Wow. Final Fantasy joke. What is that, 27? Damn! Final Fantasy 27. They're still going to be making it. You know they are. Everyone knows they are. There's going to be so many episodes of that. Or games, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Sequels. I like that Square Enix is kind of making fun of itself. I'm not really a big fan of Square Enix. They're not really my style.
Yes, hello.
I think the thing that I liked from Enix would have probably been Star Ocean: The Second Story, and I think the only Final Fantasy I really liked was Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm not a big Final Fantasy fan. I would really love to hack into that computer right now. It's too bad that I do not have the capability to do so. Now, there was an elevator on this level, wasn't there? I'm kind of curious where that would take us if I went into this elevator. Just would like to see where this is going to put us. Wow. What a cityscape. Aw, it went away. I was looking at the amazing cityscape, and now it's just gone. Wait a minute, we're still... So either elevator gets you here? Okay. Well, that was silly. What's up?
Sorry, Adam, I can't help you right now. I'm trying to deal with the fallout from the Taggart meeting.
Really? Is there anything new here? Nope. Just, Haas being fired. I gotta do something about Haas. I don't know what to do, but I would like to help him out. I'd also like to try and, get the neuropazine for that guy. But I don't know who to talk to in here that I could put him in touch with. Hey, what's up, David?
Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the typhoon or with some other top-secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam.
I don't believe
But
that.
you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
I still feel like this guy has something to do with the issues that this company experiences. Not only that, but that he's somehow the bad guy here. I just don't know how. Not yet. Not yet. And now he wants us to send us to China. Great. He's just changing the subject by changing the landscape. I should probably check with the limb clinic before I leave and see if they have anything extra for me. Probably not. Maybe I should go talking around to everyone I can find and see if I can get someone that'll hook up someone with a way to get neuropazine.
Adam, we're hearing the most incredible rumors around here. Someone really ought to put a stop to it.
Oh yeah?
I thought Mr. Seraph sent you home tonight, Adam. You've certainly had a busy first day back.
Yeah, you could say that.
Jansen, you talked to Mr. Seraph yet? I hear he may be sending you to China.
Yeah, I think that's not a rumor anymore. How's it going?
Most of the team is sticking around, sir, in case the attack on the plant was just phase 1 of a more devious plan.
It's quite possible.